All right, welcome back. It is time now for part 2 of our look at Ohio State recruiting with our Mark Kunz and Jeremy Birmingham of Letterman.com.
Now, this past week, Ohio State did pick up a verbal commit from a very versatile football player out of Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah, Craig Young. He's a 6'3", 212-pound defensive end, linebacker, safety, wide receiver, tight end. He camped at Ohio State on Tuesday, the 12th, and worked out at all those positions in the course of about 2 hours, trying to prove to Ohio State that, hey, I fit into your program. I don't know exactly where. You don't know exactly where, but we're going to find a spot. And he came into that camp without really knowing if he was going to be given the green light to say, come to Ohio State. He went there. He impressed the Buckeyes. He got the offer and committed 2 days later, committed last Friday. And it was really the culmination of a handful of months of recruiting. But for a player like Craig Young from Fort Wayne, Wayne High School, he wanted that offer and he went and worked for it. So it's really great to see a kid, I'm going to consider Fort Wayne local, a local kid go out there and really impress the Buckeyes.
Now, when you say he came in, worked out a couple of different positions, the first thing that comes to my mind is a Sam Hubbard, who came to Ohio State as a safety. They moved him to linebacker, eventually settled at defensive line, and now he's with the Bengals. Is this a Hubbard type of athlete?
I don't know that he's going to have that sort of growth spurt. He is 6'3" now. I could see him in that 235, 240 range. I think maybe a more accurate comparison for current Buckeyes is Malik Harrison, who came into Ohio State out of Walnut Ridge down in Columbus as a safety type, but developed into an outside linebacker. That's where I see Craig Young. You could easily see his frame carrying 240, 245 pounds. He ran a 4.48 at Ohio State last week, and if you can build that body and keep that speed, you have a really dangerous linebacker potentially, or you never know if he could work in that defensive end if he gets taller. But one thing you know is that he's a really great athlete. His training coach, Dre Muhammad in Fort Wayne, told me he's the best athlete he's ever coached, and that's what Ohio State's looking for. They're not always looking for a finished product so much as they are an opportunity with some clay that they can mold into a really special talent.